Good morning, children. This is our English language period, and today I will introduce adjective to you all. Okay, dear, till now we have done what is adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. What adjective describes? They describes nouns and pronouns. Actually, these are the words that gives relevant information about the nouns and pronouns around us by answering question what kind, how many, how much and which one. Yes, now we will start different types of adjectives. Let's see how many types of adjectives are there. Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of numbers, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and possessive adjectives. Children, today we are going to start with adjectives of quality. Today we will be doing adjective of quality. Adjectives of quality. Adjectives of quality, these are the adjectives that are used in the sentences to express the size, shape, color and nature of the nouns and pronouns. I am repeating again, children, please pay attention. Adjectives of quality. We can say these are the words that give more information about nouns and pronouns. It tells about the shape, size, color and nature of the nouns and pronouns. It is used to give more information about the nouns and pronouns. That is why it is also known as descriptive adjectives. Why it is also known as descriptive adjectives? As it gives information about the nature, shape, size and color and quality of the nouns and pronouns around us. For example, children, see here. You can on screen you can see few pictures. Yes, now how many pictures are there in rectangular shape on the screen? 1, 2, 3. Yes, are these are all these three pictures are same? No. How you are going to differentiate? By describing it. How you are going to describe? According to their shape, according to their size, according to their color. Now, first rectangular shape is having yellow flowers. Yes, they are having yellow flowers. And second rectangular picture is having picture of bird. Yes, and the third rectangular picture is having picture of building. Do you know which building is this? This is Qutub Minar and this is very tall building. Yes, children. Now see here in the first picture, what is there? In the first frame, rectangular frame, yellow flower. Yellow beautiful flower. Yes, so we are using yellow, we are using beautiful for these flowers. So yellow and beautiful are the words. Yellow and beautiful are the words that are helping us to describing this yellow flower. Yes, and this is bright yellow. See, bright yellow beautiful flowers. I have used three adjectives for this. Yes. Now come to the second picture. This picture, what kind of background this rectangular picture is having? Green background. Yes, and what is the color of this bird? Blue color. So blue color bird. Blue bird. Yes, children. And this bird is very sweet. So what is the nature of this word? Sweetness. Yes, children. And now come to this third picture. What is this? This is a game. What is the nature of this picture? It is a game. And what is game, children? We play game. Yes. So if I'll ask you to describe this game, so which game is this? This is Ludo. Okay. This is square shape. This is square shape. Okay. And 4 colors. This board is having how many colors? 4 colors. Okay. Red color, green color, yellow color and blue color. So children, this is how we describe different nouns and pronouns around us with the help of adjectives. And mind it, when we are talking about its shape, its size, its color, its nature, that means we are talking about adjectives of quality. And always remember, adjectives of quality gives answer of question what kind and what type. It tells what kind of that noun or pronoun is, or what type of that noun and pronoun is. Is it clear, children? Example. Now let's take few more example. Let's see how these words give life to dull sentences. How it helps us to visualize things in an interesting way. Okay, now let's see how it helps us to create interest, excitement or beauty in the sentence. Now let's see. For example, to make these points more clear, let's take one example. Okay, so first example, see the attractive red rose in the garden. So children, what is noun and adjective words that we have used for noun? So what is noun here? Garden and rose. But children, here we have described this rose. Okay, how this, what kind of rose is this, or how this rose is looking? Attractive and red. Now children, after reading this sentence, see the attractive red roses in the garden. What comes in your mind? What do you visualize? Tell me. Rose flower, which is in red color and which is pretty beautiful like this. Yes, before you see this picture, the image was created in your mind. Yes, children. So this is how these adjectives help us to create interest and excitement or beauty in the sentences. Or this is how these are the words that gives life to the sentences. Now see the second example. The big white bird sitting on the lowest branch. Now see, big white is what? Adjective. Or it is telling about the bird. So what image comes in your mind? Something like this. A white bird sitting on the branch? Yes. Let's take one more example, children. Green leafy vegetables are healthy. Now children, what is green color? Now you are visualizing in your mind. It is not in front of you, but you can very well imagine leaves which is in green color, which comes in vegetables category like spinach, cabbage or lettuce. So these are the what? Coriander. These are the what? Green leafy vegetables, and which is good for health. These are healthy. So this picture comes in your mind. Yes, before I have shown you this picture, the image was already in your mind. Yes, children. Now let's take one more example. Cracked heels are very painful. Now you must be thinking, heels, yes, it is in your mind. Now you can imagine cracked heels, heels which is having cracks on it. See, like this. So these are very painful. So adjectives helps you to create image in your mind. Okay, when adjective describes noun, according to description, you create image in your mind. And after creating image, you visualize. Yes, children. And you mentally see in your mind that thing. Yes, now let's take one more example. The fatty woman went through the tiny passage easily. The fatty woman went through the tiny passage easily. Now fatty woman means fat lady. Yes, so you can imagine. Yes, children, in your mind. So this is how adjectives of quality gives life to the Del sentences. It is clear, children? It is clear to you how these words help us to create image in our mind or to visualize this thing in our mind. These words describe nouns, and after reading that description, we can visualize things in your mind. We can see in our mind. Yes, children? This much is clear? Good. Now, children, when we deal with adjectives of quality, we should keep few points in our mind. Points to remember. Let's see what are the points that we should keep in our mind. First, we can use two or more adjectives of quality in the sentence. I'm repeating again, children. We can use two or more adjectives of quality in the sentence in order to describe noun and pronoun clearly. But what is the condition of using two or more adjectives? Only when we place them in appropriate order. When we are using more than two adjectives of quality to explain or to describe about the noun, we should always place them in appropriate order so that it can give clear meaning. For example, the big fluffy white polar bear. Children, remember the big, one adjective, that is size. Fluffy, again how it looks. White, color. Polar bear, it is telling color, it is telling size, and fluffy is telling how it looks. So how many adjectives of quality I have used here? 3. Big, fluffy, white, and it is placed in appropriate order. So the big, fluffy, white polar bear. Yes, children, this is here. Is it clear? This is how we use more than two adjectives in one sentence to describe noun. What noun is described here in this sentence? Polar bear. Now let's see what is the next point. We use comma for the adjectives having same meaning. If we are using more than two adjectives, I'm repeating again, children, if we are using more than two adjectives in one sentence and they are giving same meaning and the meaning of all adjectives are same, then we are going to use comma. Okay, now I'm repeating again, please pay attention. If we use similar adjectives, then we have to put comma. Now, for example, see here, Ram is an intelligent, brilliant and sharp boy. Children, brilliant and sharp. Brilliant and sharp are synonyms of intelligent. Brilliant and sharp are synonyms of intelligent. All three words are having same meaning. So, when we are using adjectives that are having same meaning, we will be using comma. Like here, Ram is a intelligent, comma, brilliant and sharp boy. Okay, but when we will be using this comma? When we are having same meaning of adjectives. Now, let's take one more example for this. Radha is a beautiful, comma, gorgeous and pretty girl. I'm repeating again, children. Radha is a beautiful, comma, gorgeous and pretty girl. So here beautiful, gorgeous and pretty are synonyms to each other. They are synonyms. Yes, they are having same meaning. Is it clear, children? Now let's see what is the third point. We don't use comma for the adjectives having different meaning. Now children, please pay attention. We use comma when adjectives are having same meaning. We don't use comma when adjectives are having different meaning, when they are not synonyms. Okay, they are having different meaning. Okay, now see here, for example, the big fluffy white polar bear. So here how many adjectives I have used? Big, fluffy, white. Yes, but big, fluffy and white. These words are different. They are not having same meaning. So here I will be not using comma. I'll be using comma where the adjectives are having same meaning. Like intelligent, brilliant and sharp. They are having same meanings. They are synonyms. But here big, fluffy, white. These three words are different words. They are not similar words. So here we will be not using what? Tell me. Comma. This much is clear to everybody? Good. Now let's take one more example here. The red beautiful flower. The red beautiful flower. Children, again here red and beautiful, both are different words. So here we will be not using comma. This much is clear. Now see what is the fourth point here. They refers adjectives of quality. Adjective of qualities answer the question of what kind and what type. Yes, children. So I believe this is clear to you. This is all for adjective of quality. This is all for adjective of qualities. I believe it is clear to you all. Thank you, class. Stay blessed.